Hello, y'all. So the first one we're gonna do 30 seconds of jumping jacks. Creating this video so y'all can go along with it with me. But yeah, the first set we're gonna do 30 seconds of jumping jacks. I want to get a nice wide step, a little bit wider than shoulder width. Hands nice and high, right to the side, slapping the knee. I'm using a 30-second timer called Seconds. It's a Seconds app. That's what I'm using. So it was a 10-second rest, and then I go straight into wall sits. So I do wall sits or squats for 30 seconds. Feel free, you could do, if you want to just do squats, you can. But I like to do wall sits to get an isometric stretch in. And also feel free, if you have to, increase the rest. It could be 30 seconds. All right, so here I have another rest. All my rests are 10 seconds. Feel free, like I said, you could use 30 seconds. So next, we're gonna do 30 seconds of push-ups. Feel free, if you have to, you can do them on your knees. If you have to hybrid it. Or you could do them decline, incline, but I decided to do mine regular. But 30 seconds of push-ups. Normally, you're able to do about 20, 25. It's pretty elite, but hey, 30 seconds is a long time.
3, 2, 1, rest.
All right, so then between this one again, I have a 10-second rest. And then I'm going to rotate into the next one. So I'm doing crunches / sit-ups. So you could do crunches like my friend EJ is doing to the left. One of the big things is, instead of just moving your head up, I actually want you to put your hands behind your head, kind of like I'm doing right now. And you want to do nice crunches. And I'm doing that for 30 seconds. But yes, you want to make sure you got your hands behind your head, fingers interlocked. All right, so I'm doing step ups here. If you don't have anything to step up on, I'll just do knee raises. But hopefully it doesn't have to be something that high, but just doing the step up and raising the knee as you step up. And then we're just coming down, alternating each leg. And we're doing that for 30 seconds. And we're doing on the treadmill, but that's probably only maybe a foot high. So, but you just want to drive that knee up. Here we have another 10-second rest.
2, 1, squats.
So we're doing squats. We have kettlebell weights, but feel free, you could just do air squats. They'll work perfectly fine. One of the main things is EJ is doing a great job of is you just want to make sure that your chest is up. And that's the biggest thing on the squats. Chest is up, and we want to squat using our heels. So my right heel is coming up just a tad. We want to squat pushing up through our heels. And we're going to take another 10-second rest. But like I said, feel free to take 30 seconds or a minute if you need to. So I'm doing tricep dips. If you don't have any weights, you can actually do tricep dips in the chair. So it'll work just as well. But if you have weights, you can do tricep extensions, as me and EJ are doing. And we're doing this again for 30 seconds. We're not necessarily going for an amount of reps. We're just going more so for the time period and just trying to get as many as you can in.
2, 1, rest.
And even if you burn out, just still try to keep going. And, if you have to, just stop and just go on to the next exercise.
2, 1, plank.
All right, so now we just have our basic plank. If you need to, if you want to hybrid this a little bit, you can kind of cheat a little by getting on your elbows, or if it's too easy, you could do it in push-up position. But we're just in this isometric plank for 30 seconds.
3, 2, 1, rest.
So again, we're taking that 10-second or 30-second rest or a minute. And here we're doing high knees. So I like to do mine at kind of like a jogging pace. You want to move those arms as you're doing the high knee. It's very great for cardio. Want to make sure also as well when we pump the arms that they're just swiping across our knees
3, 2,
at a great pace.
rest.
And again, we have another 10-second rest.
3, 2, 1, lunges.
All right, so here we're going in 30 seconds of lunges. So, and between each one, we're coming all the way back and then going at it again, alternating each leg. I like to go to about where my knee is about to touch the ground. If you can't necessarily do lunges, you could do sit down, stand ups. So just sitting down in the chair and standing right back up is a great hybrid for this.
2, 1, rest.
And we're going to do that for 30 seconds. And then you have your rest period again, which could be 10 seconds, 30 seconds, or 60 seconds.
2, 1, push up with rotation.
All right, so now we're just going to do push-ups again. Just going to do those push-ups one more time. This is probably one of the toughest ones to do again, especially on the upper body because you're pretty tired at this point. But we want to still knock out those push-ups. As you can see, we're not doing them as fast. But like I said, we're not going for amount of reps. We're chasing more so a feeling, trying to become pretty much the best version of you. On these, good. Again, we're at our rest period. We're getting close to the end here.
3, 2, 1, side plank.
So we're doing a side plank. So the big thing on this one, we're on one arm, have the other arm high in the sky, stretching. And on this one, we're only doing it 15 seconds.
1, side plank.
And we rotate it straight into the right side for the other 15 seconds. We're right here at the end. It's really tough. And remember, we're just doing each side plank for 15 seconds. All right. And we finished. We got it done. So remember, you can always, on this one, you could take a 10-second like I did. You can take 30-second rest, or you can take a 60-second rest in between both. And like I said, I'm using the Seconds app, and that's on the App Store. But that's it, y'all. Thank you.